back, I remember in Hyderabad at the party office, Congress office, there was a large number of women and other workers there. And they talked about exactly what you're saying, that she should come into politics, that she reminds us of her grandmother, Indira Gandhi, and that there will be an appeal for her and a following for her. But of course, we must remember India has moved on. It's a young India today.
What do you make of Priyanka Gandhi at this point in time that would work for her?
Her political answers that one has seen over the years, yes, she shows spunk. But in actions, I think it would be too early to say, come to any conclusion.
Hello and welcome back to the Indian Express's channel. And I'm Charulata. And today we will be talking to Neerja Chowdhury, contributing editor at the Indian Express. Neerja ma'am, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, General Secretary of the Congress Party, filed her nomination for the by-elections. She will be contesting from Wayanad constituency in Kerala. And she held a huge rally yesterday. There was a huge turnout, chanting and sloganeering. Rahul Gandhi, her brother was there, Sonia Gandhi was there, Mallikarjun Kharge, her husband, everyone was backing her, and we saw them support her while she was filing her nomination. So this is the moment that we have been anticipating for a really long time. And we have seen in the past that Priyanka has been reluctant to, participate in politics as, like contesting as a candidate. However, in the past few years, we have seen her campaigning hard. She's been a star campaigner for the Grand Old Party. From being reluctant to now contesting Wayanad's by-elections, what do you think changed for Priyanka Gandhi? Why did she choose to contest?
I think once she was into active politics in 2019, at the instance of her brother, she was asked to come in before the elections. Then this was an inevitable. At some point or another, she had to come into electoral politics. Of course, she was the general secretary, made in charge of Eastern UP, if you'll recall, with Jyotiraditya Scindia made in charge of Western UP. And but then the party did not do well at all. And she gave this very catchy slogan, Ladki hu, lad sakti hu. And that 40% of the tickets should be given to women, which was a very far-reaching kind of a step. But because it bombed in that election and a large number of candidates lost their deposits, so she then virtually left the field and went to other areas. But that, that she would stand for elections, and I thought she would stand from Raebareli, the seat that her mother vacated to go into the Rajya Sabha. But then it was Rahul. After much toing and froing and suspense, there was even the possibility of her cousin Varun Gandhi standing against her if she stood, and he would represent BJP. Anyway, all that was settled once Rahul Gandhi stood from Raebareli and won convincingly, and another Karyakarta of theirs stood from Amethi. So, in a sense, it was clear that once Rahul gave up one of the two seats and it was likely to be Wayanad, then it would be her. And that is the way things have panned out. And Wayanad has been one of the very safe seats for the Congress party. When Rahul went into it 2019 to contest from there, that is what used to be said. And of course, it has a very large population of minorities, Muslims, and the Muslims are inclined to the Congress, also to the left parties.
Okay.
It'll be a three-way contest, but I think given the kind of show that they had yesterday, of course, the Congress party was naturally expected to back her, including her mother, her brother, party president, two chief ministers, and IUML, which is an ally of the Congress there in the UDF, there in large numbers and very responsive crowd. So I would be very surprised if she did not win. But how will the politics of the Congress change with three Gandhis now going to be in parliament if Priyanka wins?
Yeah. So, ma'am, of course, you've been tracking politics for so long. And one of the things that I would also want to know, because we see Priyanka Gandhi being compared to Indira Gandhi, her grandmother, who was also the first female prime minister of India and also one of the longest serving prime ministers of the country. Of course, look look-wise, of course, it is inevitable that she will be compared to her grandmother. But tell me something, if Priyanka Gandhi has to take away some lessons from her grandmother's political career, what are those going to be like?
That remains to be seen. What is it that she takes away? But just one thing, when
Yeah.
her mother contested from Bellary against Sushma Swaraj of the BJP, and I remember going there, and Priyanka had accompanied her, and she also spoke at meetings, and the response to her at meeting was quite something at that time, a much younger Priyanka. And coming back, I remember in Hyderabad at the party office, Congress office, there was a large number of women and other workers there. And they talked about exactly what you're saying, that she should come into politics, that she reminds us of her grandmother, Indira Gandhi, and that there will be an appeal for her and a following for her. But of course, we must remember India has moved on. It's a young India today. And a
Mhm.
large number of people, those who are, say, 65% of India today is supposed to be under 35. Those are not people who remember Indira Gandhi. So it's a new generation she will have to tackle. But Mr. Fotedar, who was ML Fotedar, who used to be an aide of Indira Gandhi, political aide of Indira Gandhi, used to recall the few days before Indira Gandhi was assassinated in 1984, and she'd gone to Kashmir. And he said, she had said to him that if once Priyanka comes, people will then forget me. Now, that was grandmother speaking about, her granddaughter. Whether that is going to happen or not, we don't know. She's been very good even when she was campaigning for her mother and her brother. Or she went to Rai Bareli where Arun Nehru, Rajiv Gandhi, her father's third cousin, was standing on a BJP ticket. Her one-liner, are you going to vote for somebody who betrayed my father? Have finished the election for Arun Nehru. So her one-liners have been known. She thinks politically on her feet. And of course, in recent elections, 2024 elections to the Lok Sabha, she campaigned vigorously, and I saw the kind of response that she did attract. But then politics is much more than that. It's a long haul. And what are the qualities that she will take from her grandmother?
Yes. I
Uh,
wanted to ask you, what are the qualities that sets her apart? And looking at the current scenario where we see very few female representatives and we have just one chief minister in the country, what are the qualities that sets her apart from all of them?
Yeah, Indira Gandhi was known for her political courage when Bangladesh was formed out of Pakistan, and the role that she played in helping that come about. And when the US sent its Seventh Fleet to the Bay of Bengal, she did not wilt. And so she was known for her courage and also political timing. She had an unerring sense of political timing. And as also, I would say, she's remembered and is considered the mentor of many, many politicians who followed her, who of different parties who saw her as a mentor. I remember Vishwanath Pratap Singh used to say that she was his mentor. And that was the politics of, the real politic. There's politics of Sam Dam Dand Bhed, which is what she excelled in. So, Indira Gandhi, so what at this stage, at this juncture in the Congress's history, faced as it is with the huge, huge challenge of a BJP as an opponent, Mrs. Gandhi did not have a machinery like the BJP. BJP was there, but it was a very different BJP under Atal Bihari Vajpayee and Lal Krishan Advani than the kind of election machinery that the BJP poses to the Congress party and the opposition today. So I think how will they revive the Congress organization? That is going to be a big challenge for Priyanka, as also how will the siblings, Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi and mother, Sonia Gandhi, three of them in parliament together, which has never happened, three Gandhis in parliament like that. Uh, so how will they take on and counter the BJP and set the tone and tenor for the opposition. Keeping in mind the many, many elections that are coming to state assemblies, which are going to be critical, as also 2029. So what is going to be Priyanka's role in all this? How much of a front role, how much of a supportive role to her brother? All this we will see in the weeks and months to come, provided she wins in Wayanad.
Okay, okay. My last question to you is, you talked about how Indira Gandhi had the political courage. Do you see the same courage in Priyanka Gandhi? We do see a lot of, I mean, it's too soon to talk about this because she has not yet entered mainstream politics as a full-time politician. But given the fact that we have seen bits of her in political campaign, and also yesterday in the rally, she was quite like she mingled with a lot of people. She held up a kid in the rally. What do you make of Priyanka Gandhi at this point in time that would work for her?
Her political answers that one has seen over the years, yes, she shows spunk, but in actions, I think it would be too early to say, come to any conclusion how she's going to come out. Yes, yesterday in Wayanad, she made an emotional connect with the people there in the way she reached out to them, as also did Rahul. You know, this thing that the Wayanad will now have two MPs,
Yeah.
which no other constituency has, a formal one and an informal one. That is, if she wins formally, then he will be there as a supportive factor. So there is a family relationship with Wayanad. So that's the kind of language brother and sister spoke, reaching out to the people. And as you said, the crowd was an enthusiastic crowd that was there. It wasn't you can make out, is it a live audience or not so live an audience?
Yeah.
So yes, all eyes will be on Priyanka Gandhi Vadra and the political trajectory she now makes for herself. And of course, she's taken the first step towards electoral politics.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Neerja ma'am, for giving your insights. And thank you, viewers, for joining us. If you like this video, then don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, The Indian Express. Thank you so much for watching.